Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. So, actually, I meant to tell you this as well, and I'm going to tell you all right now. Parasyte, what we are watching right now, will be moving. We are going to be moving it to Tuesday, and My Hero Academia, which comes out October 1st, is going to be taking its place on Mondays. Because, again, we won't be finished with Parasyte, but we will be finished with Primal by that point. And also, we are very close to being finished with 86 as well. I figured for now we would just, let you all know about that. Moving forward, once My Hero Academia is going to start being released on this channel, it'll be on Mondays, and Parasyte will be moved to Tuesdays, and then Parasyte...
Which will only be for like 2 or 3 episodes.
Huh?
Which will only be for like 2 or 3 episodes, because we're pretty close to the end of this, too.
Yeah,
so.
we are very close. And also, we are going to be replacing Parasyte with either Mob Psycho or Chainsaw Man. More than likely Chainsaw Man, because Chainsaw Man is going to start a little bit later than Mob Psycho. We're probably going to replace 86 with Mob Psycho. I've enjoyed the hell out of this show. It's been very... it's asked some very highly, debatable existential questions about, what is truly human and what is love, and, are these things real? Are these parasites truly no different from us humans at the base form? And and Primal also has raised that question too. It's like when we strip away all of the stuff that we have surrounded ourselves with, and we are at our most exposed, are we humans no different than the animals? Very, very highly existential questions about human existence.
Stuff that would, in context of other things, a lot of times give me anxiety, but strangely it doesn't with this.
Yeah, it's weird.
I know the show messes with a lot of people, but weirdly this is my kind of thing, so it doesn't really mess with me.
Oh, me too. I like stuff like this. I
know you said you got a little bit, it was messing with you possibly, around halfway through, but...
It was, but again, the more I thought about it, the more I realized that, I don't know what's going to happen, that my intrigue of that outweighed my existential dread. My curiosity had me more intrigued, and I'm glad we continued with it instead of taking a break on it. But here we are near the end of this, and we're entering the climax, because it's looking like we're going to have a big showdown with some of the higher up parasites, and we're going to see how they're going to fight back, if they're going to fight back. I don't know if they are. I was going to say, let's go ahead and get into this. This is episode 20.
Oh yeah, stuff's about to hit the fan in this episode, I feel like.
Episode 20 of Parasyte, Crime and Punishment. So, I guess without further ado, let's get into it. Here we go. The one in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It was what they did.
So that's how they separated them. Huh? Goodbye. That's an AA-12! Oh! Those are AA-12 shotguns. Get back! Yeah, she's dying out.
Damn. Expected her to react quicker than that. Wouldn't the people inside hear that gunshot?
Yeah. Oh, and also, look who's staring.
Yep.
Oh,
so they're switching routes.
See, I used to do that. I used to flip shotgun shells.
I mean, I guess the idea of there's a gunman on the roof kind of masks any gunshots that they hear.
The other parasites are now going to know, oh, she's dead. That gunshot was for her.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. It's like they can sense each other, and surely they're going to sense that one of them just died.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
不明確ながら書かれていた。
テレパシー。ええ、読みましたよ。
ここは万全を期すべきです。
それが広川が。
2階の会議室に市民が。
そうです。今日は私とのタウンミーティングが予定されていましてね。おそらく放送が聞こえなかったのでしょう。
確認に向かわせましたから。
いや、武装したあなた方を見ればきっと怯えてしまうでしょう。
私たちが2階へ行き誘導します。
動き始めたか。その超能力を持った殺人犯とやらを。
手錠外してくれよ。いざって時これじゃ困るぜ。大地、こんなおまわりだらけの中どうやって逃げんだよ。
よし、いいだろう。
Don't trust him.
俺たちも協力しよう。こっちだって敵を見分けられるんだから。
ダメだね。
協力してください。
市民に銃口を向けるとは何事だ。
They aren't pointing the guns at civilians. Riling people up now.
Technically, this dude's got bad trigger discipline because he's pointing the gun at the guy next to him that's also a cop.
Yeah, that's not good.
避難したいんですけど。
This isn't gonna end well.
Yeah.
そうか。この車だな。
ちょっと重なってるじゃないか。これじゃわからないぞ。
縦一列になって進んでください。ああ、並んでるぞ。待て、止まれ。
No!
そいつは人間。
Idiots.
列に戻ってください。ちょっと早く撃て。殺せ。
No! Yeah. He's one of them. Uh-oh. And now her turn.
I knew this was gonna hit the fan.
And now panic sets in. Uh-oh. You idiot!
Shoot them? Maybe?
Again.
Really?
Parasites. Yeah. I would handle the most, like...
両手を頭の後ろに組め。5秒以内だ。早くしろ。許可なく立つ者はその場で射殺する。
ちょっと待てよ。いきなり何勝手なこと。
人間だったか。
そんな。
This guy, I don't like him very much. He's, again...
This is just a reckless plan.
Yes, it is.
自分が人間だと思うのなら、おとなしく我々の指示に従え。
何かできることはないのか。
化け物どもの確認、しっかり頼むぞ。
てめえに言われたかねえよ。なあ。
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
あんたなら包囲を抜けるのもたやすいだろう。
君もな。
もう少し敵の戦いぶりを見ていくつもりだが。
ここで逃げても意味がない気もするしな。
まあ、好きにするさ。
Uh-oh.
殺人犯。貴様は無月班殺気班の混成チームに同行しろ。
てめえだって人殺しだろ。
しかしそちらは敵の識別が。
そろそろ私にも化け物の見分けがつくようになった。
That's all of dead parasites.
無月班を発見。広く私と接触したと思われるが。
They were getting busy.
Wow.
ああ、奥さん。
ああ、よかった。助けてください。しかし。なんでわかったんです？
1階のホールにいなかった。ともかくだ。見つけたなら撃て。
Whoa.
攻撃部隊の目的は市民の保護などではなく敵の殲滅であったが。
あまりいじめるな。
Oh boy. And then there's him. Goto is... I have a feeling that Goto's just gonna run...
Their whole method of going through shooting all these people is gonna hit a brick wall when they get to him.
Yeah, because I think he's going to go off.
待ってください。私は違います。
撃て。
ちょっと。
何やってんだよ。ほら。
Body.
どこ狙ってんだ。
Chest.
おい、ほら。
Take out the heart.
なかなか効果的なようだな。
Also, Goto has faced off against Yakuza who are using like semi-automatic pistols. This dude. Run. Shoot. Start shooting.
It's not gonna help.
こっちの方が広いぞ。
Don't.
No! Just shoot him!
やっぱり逃げるつもりだったのか。見ただろう、あいつは。あんた、あれが人間の形に見えたのか。
They're all
な
dead.
んだ、たったこれだけか。2分くれてやろう。撃て。
Whoa.
なぜ倒れない。違う、全然出てないぞ。
He's pushing them all back out.
ずいぶんたくさんご馳走してくれたな。
Oh no! Oh!
やつの腕を。
Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, they're all dead. Just mincemeat. Oh.
まだ生きてるやつがいるな。なるほど。
Oh.
こういう場合、しゃらくせえとか言うのか。仕上げにもう30秒。さあ、戻るぞ裏神。
冗談じゃねえ。いい加減にしろよ。
Yeah, Shogun.
What's
He's
his
just gonna
plan?
try to talk things out with him.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'd say he's more likely gonna get lit up.
Maybe he's going to try and be a distraction so that Goto can go through and, like, eliminate all the other officers.
I don't know, like the way he said, like, you know, I don't really see the point in running anymore. I think he literally is just gonna try to talk things out with him and just be like, look, I don't want to kill any of you. And it's like, couldn't we just come to an understanding or something, you know? But I think the dude's gonna tell him to light him up anyways.
I'd say so. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised. But Jesus, man. The level of just, like... The level that Goto is at in terms of his, like, physical resiliency is baffling to me. I mean... The only, like we were discussing earlier, his potential weaknesses. You know, his energy expenditure, considering that he has 4 parasites for 1 heart. Or as far as we know, only 1 heart.
Now I'm wondering if you hadn't figured out something new, though. Like, was it their only blood loss before because Miki was the one in charge? Was their blood loss because it was a slice rather than a pierce? Or was their blood loss because he just figured out a way to stop it recently?
I don't know. Again,
So maybe he was annoyed that he had lost the blood from the last time, and he was like, I gotta figure out a way around this, so he's been experimenting since then.
maybe so.
So maybe, like, high blood loss is not even going to be a strat anymore.
Well, again, we noticed there whenever he had the literal hole blown through his face, no blood. Also, no blood whenever the shotgun pellets were blown into him. And I would say he's probably just turned the majority of his body outside of where the main heart is into a gigantic callus. Just like a gigantic callus that basically has no blood in it, or biologically doesn't require blood anymore, and he's able to like absorb so much because of that, and he's probably just keeping a permanent like armor around his heart as well, because that's what they're able to do. They're able to like make armor and make metal out of like because of the iron that's in the bloodstream and everything.
That makes sense too. Like, I mean, like if they can make blades outside, like why not make, harden the area around the heart inside somewhat.
That's what I would do.
Like, not so much that it closes around it and it can't beat, but, have like a metal, basically like really hard.
Like a metal shield.
Besides like right at where the arteries are coming out of it, like have like a ball basically around the outside of it.
Well, again, I would have like, your sternum that you have right here?
Or at the very least, hardened like chest plates on the front and back of it.
Well, behind the rib cage, I would have I would put the iron of like that, like right behind my rib cage, and basically like most gunfire, most violent hits could basically just be tanked, and my heart would not be in danger.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's me putting myself in the mindset of a potential parasite, and there might be like things that prevent you from doing that because not being aware of your own physiology or anything like that. You could like again. That one parasite that switched to Shinichi's mom after it tried to go from female to male and was just unable to adapt because of the differences in the physiology, and that's why it sought out another female and got his mother. And
it's really hard to tell exactly what all the reasonings behind all these things and the way they work are right now until we're given the answers.
Yeah, but when we are given the answers, it's usually whenever they reveal, they do the reveal of like how stuff works, I'm usually dismissive and be like, come on, like the mystery was more intriguing when it wasn't revealed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But with this so far, it's actually been, because it's biologically based, it's not been any real disappointments of like how everything works. But anyway, I'm
it's getting so close to the end of this that I'm kind of thinking they may leave half of this a mystery at this point, which I'd be kind of okay with.
I would too.
Like, it's just like I said about Alien, it was better before they did fucking Covenant and rained the mystery to shit.
Yeah, again, there's a lot that I really wish they would have done differently with Alien, like keeping the mystery alive instead of trying to explain it all away with Prometheus and Alien Covenant. But, wish in one hand, shit in the other, and Ridley Scott will oblige. He'll just pull down his pants and just, like, take a big fat
He'll be like,
dump.
oh, you're shitting in one of your hands? Let me help you out there. I'll shit in your hand for you.
Yeah, and he fills it up twice as much. Like, oh, God, what the fuck? It's like, there you go, 2 movies worth of Alien. Like, wait, this explains nothing and disappoints me at the same time. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, I don't care. Yeah, so anyway.
It's like, what happened to him? It's like the first 2 movies were so good. What happened?
Well, the first one. He only directed the first one.
Yeah.
Cameron
the first
did the
one was
second
so good. Like,
oh,
what
yeah.
happened?
It redefined science fiction films forever in terms of, like, horror science fiction. But I would say what happened is, again, artists, I think for the most part, most artists have their creative peak, and then they basically peter out and plane out and just become mediocre, and then have flashes of brilliance and like it comes back into fold, but then they go back to the norm. For instance, Ridley Scott, great director during the 70s and 80s, but then the 90s and the 2000s rolled around and most of his stuff was mediocre. But then he did The Martian, and The Martian was amazing. But then he did Prometheus and Alien Covenant, and immediately I wanted to just like forget that
Well,
they
it's still an
existed.
unpopular opinion. I don't hate Prometheus, but Alien Covenant can suck my ass.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, but The Martian was a great film, and I'll admit that. Also, the loss of his brother was a big thing too. When Tony Scott passed away, that was a big like emotional breakdown moment for him, because him and his brother did everything together. They were both really talented filmmakers and had their own styles, and Tony just, I guess, near the end of his life, just felt like he didn't accomplish as much as his brother, and I think for Ridley that really got to him. But anyway, Yeah, we're talking. Here we are talking about the Scott brothers, because of Alien and all that. But anyway, everybody, want to thank you all very much for tuning in. This was Parasyte The Maxim, episode 20, Crime and Punishment. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and hopefully we will see you all in the next one. So, until then, everybody, signing off, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
See you later, everyone. Peace.